Hello everyone, Simi Dad back here again on our debt-free owner-operator series. I hope you are all well and enjoying the series so far. We are picking up exactly where we left off in the last episode on Thursday, where we were at the, I think it's BHP drop-off, where we dropped off the mutt diggers. We've got another load. There was a load actually going up to Salt Lake City. It's about a mile away,
The American people are counting on you.
so we will
Let's go.
head our way up there and pick up the load. We'll also, which I don't know if it's wise to come this way because I think the trailer's probably going to get stuck. Yep, we won't do that. Bit of that. Oh, straight on. Alrighty. So yeah, the job is a mile away. I want to grab the job, but we do need to sleep, so I'm not sure whether it's best to try and. It all depends on how long's left on the job, because we may end up on a late fee situation. But it's not a long drive, so if there's. I think the sleep time is 10 hours, so if there's enough, if there's about 13, 14 hours on the job when we pick it up until delivery, then we will pick up a sleep somewhere. But I mean, either way, we're gonna have to pick up a sleep because it's we'll get a fine if we don't. Apologise if you are hearing force feedback in the mic. This is a pretty bumpy road. But I hope you are enjoying the series so far. It's, this is episode 38, I believe. The episodes have stayed linear. There was a live stream recently, about a week ago, or just under a week ago. So if you haven't seen that already, do check that out. That covers the first loads with the trailer. Can't sleep there because that's the truck headquarters. But yeah, do check that out if you haven't already. I'll try and remember to leave a link in the card. I think it's top right of the screen.
400 meters.
So feel free to go and check that out. The live chat replay should be up there as well, so you can see you can sort of follow the conversation along. But yeah, to say that I'm absolutely stoked with how the episode is going so far. Not the episode. The episode is not going that well, to be honest, because of the having to remaneuver the trailer. But the just with how everything's going is absolutely awesome. So again, I know I've said it in the last couple of episodes, so I truly mean it. Thank you. You couldn't do it without you guys. You guys are the whole point that I keep going. I hope you're all well.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Where are we turning right down here, I think?
Turn right.
Looking like we're going to Western Energy, I think. I can't remember what the load was. I think it was just some sort of steel beams or something like that. And yeah, it's going up to Salt Lake, so that's exactly where we needed to go and see Jake and get him to sort of see how much the tires and everything and the wheels for the trailer were going to be. Yeah, Western Metal is where we're going. That's right, not Western Energy. Where we're going to go then? So let's.
You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this.
Okay, I'll sign in at the site, get the job, the details and where the pickup point is, and we'll get a load. Alrighty, so we know where we're going. We are just down here, he said. I think we're gonna have to swing around because of where it is that we're loading from. If there's enough space, I'm not sure there will be. We might be okay. Let's just reposition the truck slightly. Yeah, so we are we're gonna get the load, and then the first priority after we've picked the load is to wrap from sleep. So actually thinking about it, in hindsight, I'm not sure getting a trailer was a great idea, just because I'm really not good at park jobs and reversing, and essentially that was the park jobs required. So you've got to park up to load, and then you park up to unload as well. I'm not quite sure why I decided to try and do this one out of cab, but we've done it now. And that's why we keep it out of cab normally, because that is atrocious. Let's bring it around. So we'll just pretend that we didn't just hit that bin. Alrighty, come on. I am using the icons mod. That's what changes the pick up and drop off points to these long park bays instead of the big flashing white thing. Right, that'll do. We are in. Let's turn the engine off and we'll load up. And yeah, we are now in desperate need of sleep. So let's plot our route on the map. We are, if we go over here, yeah, there we are. So we've got an hour on the sleep, and we've got 30, if we go here, we've got 33 minutes to get there. So, without any further ado, let's roll out. So yeah, like I say, I'm not the best at parking. I don't pretend to be. I've never confessed to be. But yeah. So I'm not sure why I thought getting a trailer would be such a good idea, but it's good practice. Maybe one of these days I'll get the hang of it. But it does mean about a 25% increase on our average price per mile, which is, you know, that's really good, all things considered. So that will help us towards our series goals much quicker. Just want to say thanks as well to everyone who commented on the last video about the I did sort of pose the question of Wednesday's stream, which is the solo stream, whether I should swap that to a trucking stream and just drop farm sim from the channel. So there were some interesting opinions about that and messages and things, so that's, I've not made a firm decision on that yet, but we'll do in the coming weeks, and we'll go from there. In the meantime, it will stay as farm sim until a decision has been reached. It's always tricky. I just want to, you know, I want to play games I enjoy, because predominantly that was why I started the channel, is because I wanted to A, learn a new thing, B, build like a small community of like-minded people, but C, also have a purpose to playing the games that I play. So I do enjoy farm sim, but we are in a growth phase, and I do want to take note of that. So, but yeah, we'll continue with the farm sim for now, and until I've made a firm decision in the next week or two, and then we'll obviously let you guys know. It's all about the communications. I do have to tell you as well, this is coming out on the 10th of March, I think, and that is Mother's Day here in the UK, so there will be no convoy on my channel tonight. It may well be that some of the other guys want a convoy and someone else hosts it and streams it, but I think with it being Mother's Day in the UK, that probably rules out much of the other people that would likely host it. But yeah, there'll be no convoy on my channel tonight, so just bear that in mind if you go looking for it at the usual time, because it is Mother's Day, and I've got a very special woman in my life who's the mother of my children, and she, you know, deserves to have a night of my company. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. But we'll be back next Sunday on our regular convoy slot. With the convoys, I put a post out a while ago now, probably 2 weeks ago, just saying about I was dropping to 2 streams a week, and the convoys were going to be alternating between ETS and ATS. The reason being is that we did, to date, we've done 1 Simudad hosted and streamed convoy on ETS2, and that did really well. Everyone who came along to watch that really seemed to enjoy it. It was Lynn, Scruffy and I who actually convoyed, and the 3 amigos, as Rusty would say.
Keep left and then turn right.
Keep left and then turn right. Figure that one out, eh?
Turn right.
Turn right, I want to go straight dead ahead. I think that's because of where I've put my pin, to be honest. We'll just ignore that instruction, Morgan Freeman, and we will go and get ourselves some sleep, which is dead ahead. How do we get into this? Right, I'll tell you what we will do.
Let's keep our enemies guessing.
We'll go and get fuel first, because that's right there.
Turn right.
And we'll be facing the right direction to get some sleep then. But yeah, so the ETS convoy went really well,
Make a U-turn.
and
Let's keep
was
our enemies
really
guessing.
well received. Everyone who tuned in and chatted seemed to really enjoy it. The guys that were on the live stream seemed to really enjoy it as well. So I didn't want to not do those anymore. So it was a case of not wanting to with 352 a gallon here, so what's this going to be, like 700? Maybe not that much, 500, 600, 612, not too bad. Yeah, so I didn't want to lose ETS2 on the convoys. Just because, like I said, enjoy it. So yeah, that's why I made the decision to alternate between the two. So that'll be starting next Sunday the 17th. More rain. Yeah, all in all, it's going lovely. Everything's going well.
Let's keep our enemies guessing.
It's just that persistent juggling act of making content and planning things and getting best.
Turn right.
Not return on my investment per se, but return on the time spent.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
If that makes any sense at all. So I don't view it like that, but it's, you know, if I'm going to spend some hours a week doing this, streaming and recording videos and stuff, I want to make sure the stuff that I am putting out is getting the best viewing hours return and best subscriber return and best like growth possible. So it's all good. It's all going well. It's I think having the more rigid days of streaming, you know, you guys can get into a rhythm then. Release days for the videos are going to stay the same for now. On a Thursday, Sunday, streaming on a Wednesday, Sunday. I did have a slight thought there's a gap between a Wednesday and a Sunday, or a Sunday and a Wednesday rather. I did wonder about maybe moving the Sunday episode to a Monday perhaps, just to kind of space it out through the week, but again, haven't made a firm decision on that yet. It's all a balancing act, it's all a game, you don't know until you try it. So I will just, this is like the thought, into the mind of a madman type of situation, where you see these are the ramblings that I have for myself every day. Oh, what if I do this? Oh, what if I move the videos here? What if I did it on this day instead? Does that get a better return? Does that get a better viewing? Does that get more people chatting? Because that's what I actually love, is above the fact of viewer time and subscribers and stuff, what I actually love more is when there's a lot of people in the chat, because I find that easier. Now, I'm a very, like, in my real life, I'm a very introverted person in the sense of I have my people, this is mainly the wife and kids, and a couple of buddies that I've known for a long time, and it took me a long time to get comfortable with them. I've known them for probably 10 years plus. Yeah, so in my real life, talking a lot to people and stuff doesn't come easily. So it might shock you to know it doesn't come easily here either. So I really have to like force myself to keep going and keep talking, even though I feel like I'm immensely uncomfortable. So I always find that easier, which is what means more to me, is when I'm on the live streams, is that people come in and chat. And to be fair, I've got the regular people that come in now, and you know, 99% of the time you can guarantee that all of these or some of these people will turn up for the stream. You've got Kalani, you've got Rusty, you've got Lynn, Scruff, Mr. Farquhar, Wolf will pop in sometimes. You've got at least those people there, like a core people that generally will turn up to, if they can, most of the live streams, which keeps it easy for me because I kind of sort of have a little back and forth conversation with them, and then as they say things, that twigs on to something else, and you know, we talk about, as you all know, we talk about some really odd things. We've talked about favourite movies, favourite TV shows, favourite, you know, what would you eat if it was last meal on Earth, that kind of stuff. And that, you know, that really massively helps because it makes it easier for me to keep talking. Whereas if the people aren't, if the chapters aren't there on the live streams, then it's infinitely harder to talk to a screen where no one's responding. So I do appreciate you all, genuinely, is what I'm trying to say. Does mean a lot to me that you all make the effort to be there on the streams and chat and everything. So, you know, sincerely, thank you. Seems like we've had rain on pretty much, I guess, the last... Whoa. Shit. As I was saying that, as I've said before, actually, that can be the screenshot. The thumbnail. So there's not a road there, as might be a shock to you to learn that. Let's just take that pole out. Alright. Note to self: slow down in the rain on corners. A new subscriber to the channel. Get his username off the top of my head, but Colin, he mentioned that it's the slippiness in the rain is exacerbated by the economy mod, which I thought was an interesting take. He said modded ATS was having the same issue.
Keep left.
So maybe I'll tap up modded and ask him if he found a fix for it. Maybe it's a setting somewhere. I don't particularly want to turn down the rain probability, but that might be the fix, is to make it so rain isn't as likely. We were lucky, it seems, that we didn't take any damage on board then. I think we are in a precarious position with the damage because on the convoy, no, not the convoy, idiot, on the live stream that we did, the 200 sub special live stream we did, we got pulled into 4 way stations. We went past 4 way stations. We got pulled into 2. We got a pass on 2. The 2 that we got pulled into, they both said that your vehicle is not in perfect technical state, etc. And I think from memory, if you go through 3 with that, the 4th way station, you then get a fine for your vehicle not being in good technical condition. So we probably will need to look at that, about getting repairs done. Hopefully they're not too expensive, because I am finding the new damage and wear systems can be quite expensive. So yeah, we probably want to watch out for that, because if we get pulled into another 2 way stations before we get repairs, then it's quite likely that we'll get a fine. So yeah, we will keep an eye out on that. But otherwise, the delivery seems to be going okay. It's not the best paying job. I think it pays $900. But it was more important for me to get up to Salt Lake than take a different job. And I'm hoping there'll be a sort of different, better paying job when we get up to Salt Lake that we can look at instead. I think the rain has stopped now, so we turn the plates off. And yeah, our current target, if you like, or goal, or thing that we're aiming for, is a new engine. We're rolling at 370 right now, and we want to be ideally floating around 550 if we can. So I don't know what options are available for upgrades in the truck. Again, that's going to be a Jake job to see. Whoa, hello. What are we going to do here? I think we're going to go round on the right. There ain't nobody moving here, and I'm not risking a fine going on the other side of the road, because that happened to me before. See, that's the AI traffic doing its usual thing. Nothing to do with me. Surprisingly, Mr. Farquhar wasn't in sight either. I'm just joking. He's gets a bad rap sometimes. Guys, if you haven't seen it, he's back on the roads in Europe, and knock on wood, he's been doing pretty good. Don't think he's had a very high proportion of collisions this time round. So shout out to Mr. Farquhar, good effort, man. If you aren't familiar with Mr. Farquhar, check out the link in the description. Go and watch his stuff. He drops his. He's got a Conquering Britain series going on at the moment on ETS. So he did a, I think it was a 101 episode series on ETS, trucking all around Europe, laying down the groundwork for his trucking company, Farquhar Freight's subsidiary to SD Logistics, the VTC that I run. And he did a 101 episode series on that, and he then took a little break. He's a busy guy. He's got a family. He's got 4 kids, I believe. He's 2 kids, quite young, 3 and about 10 months, I believe, off the top of my head. I apologise, Mr. Farquhar, if that is incorrect. 4, maybe 4 and 10 months. Either way, I'm sorry, man. My brain is not what it used to be. But either way, he's got young kids, so it's the stresses that come with that. So he took a small break to allow the series to recharge while he developed out his new strategy for that series. So he is back on that series, on a series called Conquering Britain. It's the series 2, if you like, of his ETS travels, and his goal on that is to travel all of the roads of Britain. He's using Pro Mods, I believe, the latest version, and he's travelling all around Britain, travelling all the roads, buying all the garages is his goal. And then I'm not sure what the plan after that is. He will probably, I would imagine, maybe pick another country after that and do the same thing. Who knows? Whoa. Brake sensitivity is not great on this truck. I think that's more down to the pedals though, because the pedals I'm using are rubbish. But yeah, so he go and check his series out. He drops his episodes on a Sunday morning. He is much better than I am at getting his content all lined up, so he's usually got a few weeks in hand. So yeah, he drops his Sunday morning, 10 AM usually, there or thereabouts. And yeah, go and watch his episodes, catch up with his series. If you haven't watched any of the first series, the first 101 episodes, they are absolutely 100% worth watching, going back and watching through them. I still rewatch some of them now when I need to, because I've got like as Lynn calls it, an eternal playlist on my YouTube account, which is all videos that I want to watch but haven't got time to watch at that very moment, so I add them to a playlist, and then when I'm at a loose end, I'll put them on in the background to watch whilst I'm doing other things. But yeah, I still rewatch some of his old ETS stuff, and it's well worth a watch. He's absolute ledge. He's a really decent guy. He's got a good chat, and yeah, it's his first series was kind of known as his Sunday morning therapy sessions, and it can get a little sweary, can get a little ranty, but that's Mr. Farquhar, and we love him for it. But yeah, go and check them out. Like I said, the link's down in the description below. And then there is there's another guy. I will leave the description. God, I can't speak today. I will leave the link in the description below. He is a newer member to the to the Discord. A chap called Ryan, if memory serves. Am I taking this right? I think that's what he said. Are we going down here? I hope so, because I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Mom. I'm doing it. Yeah, a chap called Ryan, I believe. Let me stop being an idiot, and I will find his channel, because I want to. Hang on, let's get out. Let's get safe while I use my phone and drive, which is really not good. Should have had this all prepared. His channel is Ryan's Road Adventures. He's based out of the UK. Truck driver, young fella, I think. He's in the Discord. He is a really nice guy. He's got a channel recording his real life daily trucking adventures. He's got high-ab trucks, Scanias and stuff like that, so he's got a lot of that kind of thing. I think he does a lot of farm runs around where he lives. So he lives in the southwest of the UK, which is quite agricultural down there anyway. That's where I grew up, was in Cornwall, which is in the southwest, in the West Country. So yeah, go check him out as well. He's been putting out his videos fairly regularly, and they're well worth a watch. I've been enjoying watching some of those. Yeah, just I feel like it's key. I mean, Mr. Farquhar has a massive channel in his own right. He's I think he's nearly 3,000 subscribers, 2.5, 3,000 subscribers. He's been around for a while. He's well known in the circles that I roll in, and he's just a really sound guy. But I think it's really important to big up the members of your communities and stuff. So both of those lads are pivotal lads. It's patronising, sorry. Both of those fellas are pivotal members of my communities. I've been friends with Mr. Farquhar for a little bit now. I found his channel through his Maypole series probably close to 2 years ago. I remember a time when there was only a handful of people in the Discord. It was me and him and myself and things in Mr. Farquhar's Discord when he first set it up. And yeah, that was way back. And then as new people come through and they've got channels of their own, and I'd like to support them as well, because people have supported me through this, so it's only right to give back in whatever way I can. I'm not a guy that can chuck a lot of money at people or donate or join memberships to as many channels as I'd like, but certainly a shout out here and there and a link dropped and stuff like that is that's in my remit. I can do that quite easily, so I will do that when I can. There's a couple of links through there. One
Keep right. And then exit right.
oh, diversion, typical. That is absolutely typical. Let me just pull up the map a sec. You are joking me. The frustration with that is, that is the only way into where I need to go. So I now need to go basically all the way up here turn around. To come in here, join back on. It's going to want to take me off there and down to where I need to go, but it's not going to let me do that because I guarantee that junction is blocked off as well. So then what I'm going to have to do then is going to have to come all the way down here and come in that way. Oh well, never mind. Let's get it done.
The world awaits your commands.
But yeah, like I was saying, you know, I can't join as many people as I'd like. I can't do donations. I've got one guy. Whoa, hell, Tesla driver. Yeah, I sadly don't have an infinite resource of money. It'd be absolutely amazing if I did, but I don't, so I can't financially support as many people as I would like. But I can absolutely shout you out and put your names out there. Not that some of the people that I shout out need it, you know, like I shout out Modded ATS sometimes, and he is flipping huge. He's got like 17,000 subscribers or something. There's no way he needs me to shout him out at all, but I do like his content. So yeah, exactly as I had planned, as I had suspected. My God, there's something wrong with me today. I can't speak. You can see there, that junction over there is blocked off, so we will have to go all the way back to the junction before, which is incredibly frustrating. The chances are, knowing this game and the way that it likes to screw people, that junction will probably be blocked off, and then it'll be nigh on impossible to get the delivery done. And I have turned detours down as well, because I was getting that on. At one point, there was a run of about 5 episodes where basically on every single episode I was getting problems with detours, and they would, and the detours are ridiculous because they close off all of the junctions, and sometimes they'll even close off the junctions before and after, and then you try and work out your detour on the map, and your detour is like 200, 300, 400 miles, which when you're on the clock, you haven't got that luxury of being able to take that detour. Like, you really don't.
Keep left. And
If I look at my clock, I'm lucky now that I've got enough fuel, I've got enough sleep, I've got enough time on the job to make the detour. But there's been times where I've had like 3 hours left on the job, and it's wanted to take me on like a 10-hour detour. So then you end up being late on your job then because of no fault of your own. So yeah, I turned the detours down for that reason, because it was, like I said, at one point it was literally every episode that I was recording was having a detour of some kind. So hopefully this one will work out alright. I know already that we can't go down the junction that we need to go down, so we can see that, unless it's cleared. The problem with the detours is as well,
keep right.
It's cheaty as it may be, the very first detour I encountered when I didn't know what because detours are very expensive generally when you are in the game. Normally a couple of thousand fine for detours, so I was real panicking the first detour I had, where I was just like, oh man, I'm gonna get fined a couple of thousand and it's GDC and I can't afford it, and you know, I've been saving hard to buy this truck and it's gonna set us back so far, we're gonna have to do like another 5 or 10 episodes to make the money back, and blah blah blah, and panicking like an idiot. So normally what you could do, if you're in a situation where you've got a traffic jam, a heavy traffic jam, and it's not moving and you can't get around it and it's blocked the whole carriageway, what you can do with that is you can quit back to the main menu, and when you start in a roadway, so if you leave, you know, if I couldn't finish this job now and I stopped here, when I load back into the game, I would have there'd be no traffic. They clear the traffic for the first 30 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever, so that you can get moving again, so that you don't end up getting rear-ended or something like that. So yeah, you can do that with traffic. So I did that on the first massive diversion that I had.
Exit right.
I did that thinking, oh yeah, that might sort me out, but it doesn't. It really does. Whoa,
right.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, it doesn't clear the diversion. Right, so I need to jump back into the map again. Sorry, there's been a lot of map jumping on this episode. I need to come down this way. Down here, let's take that one out. Right, so that's gonna take us hopefully the way we need to go, and I hope to God that that junction is not blocked, because if that junction isn't blocked, if that junction's blocked, then there's no way around it.
There are those who would like to see you fail in your journey. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, so that first one when I was just really panicking, I was like, oh man, I don't want to get a few thousand, so I quit out to the main menu, thought, oh, maybe this will clear the diversion, but it doesn't. It works for traffic. When you get a traffic jam and you can't, nothing's moving.
Keep left.
But it doesn't work for diversions, unfortunately. But c'est la vie, as they say. I said hopefully we will be able to get off on this next exit. Knowing my luck, probably not, but we'll find
right.
out imminently.
And then exit right.
It looks like it's okay.
Exit right.
Yes, that's gonna work out perfect.
Keep right. And then turn right.
So hopefully no more diversions now.
Turn right.
Hopefully we'll just straight shoot through. To delivery. If you are enjoying the episode, guys, and you do want to support the channel, do smash that thumbs up button. It really does help the videos out with the algorithm. If you are enjoying the content or have enjoyed any of my content that I've put out, and you want to be a member and you want to keep watching, then do hit the subscribe button as well. There is an option to turn on notifications so that it does tell you when a new video goes live. That's completely up to you. I'll leave that up to you. I leave most of my notifications off, purely because with Discord and everything I get far too many notifications as it is. So yeah, it's completely your choice on that one, but do recommend turning it on if you want to know exactly the moment that the video drops. However, if you're in the Discord, you get the notifications through Discord anyway. All subscriptions, all subscribers greatly received. I love every single one of you. I appreciate you all. I appreciate every single person that spends any time watching videos from, preferably you'd watch the whole video, but that's just not how YouTube works. So yeah, if you've watched a single minute of my video, I appreciate you. And those guys that rock the whole video, I absolutely appreciate you massively. All of the fist bumps and chest bumps and all of that stuff. You guys are awesome. We are just rolling into Salt Lake City now. I think we need to be in the left-hand lane. Let us out, bro. Thank you very much, sir. I do so love it when you use the indicators and they actually slow down and let you out. I do think that's a little nice feature. So handily, it looks like the delivery spot is just around the corner from where Jake is working out of. Stay green, thank you. With an amber gamble. Not long to go. We will make the delivery, we'll pitch up, and then we will pick up with Jake on the next episode. Like I said, I haven't pre-planned ahead, This is Jake's warehouse. Not warehouse, this is where Jake rents the space out of the Volvo dealership. Ironic, I know, because I got a Peterbilt, but it is what it is. That's where Jake is, and we like Jake, so... But I think he likes us.
Continue straight.
Let's slow down. There we are, not long out of delivery now. Hopefully the park job is nice and easy going. Yes, it is close by now. And then we've got to decide where we're going next. I would really love to go up into Canada, I think, because we haven't done anything in Canada yet on Pro Mods Canada. I have only personally driven up there once, not on this profile. It was on a different profile. I was testing out the Mat VT free yard in Illabet, Canada, and I started a profile there and drove from there, and that was literally one job. So I would really like to take a trip up there, I think. So that's possibly where we're gonna sort of head next, is try and find some jobs going up north and hopefully get across the border into Canada. Again, that does bring the unknown, because I don't know how this, because it's a mod trailer, I don't know how it's going to react up there, whether the jobs will be readily available as they are down here. I assume it should be fine, but I don't know enough about ATS modding to know whether you need to, like, Pro Mods need to tune that trailer into it. I don't know how it all works. I'm just saying words now. So yeah, I'm hopeful that it'll be fine. I'm sure it will. Oh, green, green, green. Awesome.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Turning right. We are... I think we've delivered up here before. This vaguely looks familiar. Or if we haven't delivered up here, we've certainly picked a job up from here before. Let's have a seat. As the sun is setting, back to Western Metal. Let's let the gate open. Yeah, we've 100% delivered, all picked up from here before.
You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
Let's see where the park spot is. I think it's here. Because there's strobe and white line there. There it is. Relatively easy. He says famous last words. So take about 4 hours to park now. Let's see if we can see how we get on an auto cab, eh? Alrighty, not too bad. Again, not the hardest park jobs, but as you all know, I'm a prolific out-of-cab parker. Alright, not too bad. Let's put the old thing on. And that is 337 miles, 20 hours, 29 minutes, 60 gallons of fuel consumed for $906. But that is going to do us, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, hit that like button. It does really help the algorithm out and the channel. Gets my videos pushed out to people. If you are enjoying the content or any of the videos I've put out in the past or live streams, do consider subscribing. It really does mean genuinely the world. If you want to join a VTC or a Discord, the link is in the description below. Go check out Mr. Farquhar. Go check out Ryan's Road Adventures. And we will catch you on Wednesday on the next live stream, and on Thursday on the next recorded episode of this. Till then, guys, take care, stay well, and I'll catch you in the Discords. Goodbye.